everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a question for all of you, and it's something that I feel like I know the answer to, but I want to get your opinion on this, and that's what this video is going to be all about. And that is, when it's very cool outside, and in this case it's only about 40 degrees, it's nice and sunny, but it's only about 40 degrees, which is really crazy to be so cold already this early in November. But anyway, back on the subject. When it's cold outside, does that affect, or does that have an effect on your acceleration times in your car? Now, I know when people say they went out and they bought a cold air intake, that 99% of the time, having a cold air intake does not mean that you're sucking super cold air into the engine. That's just the terminology used. It does seem to definitely help with acceleration times, but that's not because it's sucking super cool air in. It's because of the larger capacity of air that's coming in, and because of the tubing and how it's redirecting things compared to the stock air filter or air intake. And so what I'd like to know from you guys is, do you think that when the air outside gets cooler, that it really affects acceleration times big time? Now, in my opinion, my car feels way faster when there are colder, denser airs like today. But here's the question. Here's another question for you. If you think that it does, do you think that I will be able to actually find out using my PDR? Because the thing that we're going to run into is, it already is very difficult not to spin the back tires when trying to do these, 0 to 60, 0 to 100 and quarter-mile tests. With even more power and less grip now, because it's so cold out, the tires are going to be much harder, and the surface of the road is going to be much cooler. So those two combinations are no good. It's going to be very difficult for me to get traction. So that's what we're going to find out. I'm going to go out, I'm going to do some acceleration tests and see if I can get traction and see if I can get faster times than you've seen me get in the past. So that's it. Of course, leave me a comment below letting me know what you think about this theory, and then obviously give me a big thumbs up if you like the video. Let's get going. All right, I'm gonna try 0 to 60 with launch mode on. See what happens. So there you have it, folks. A little bit disappointing that I wasn't able to get better times with the C7Z06 here, but I pretty much knew I wasn't going to, because these tires, I mean, I'm feeling them right now and there's not any heat in them at all. And I've been driving hard and it's not that far, you know, to my house from where I was. So there's just no heat. Those are basically slicks, and you really have to have a lot of heat in the tires and a lot of heat on the asphalt. And so the C7 today wasn't able to produce any kind of great numbers, but I will tell you this, that it is accelerating harder. It definitely is. And I want to hear your comments below. I would love to know if you've done a test on this, if you've studied this, if you've actually been successful proving that your car accelerated faster from 0 to 60, 0 to 100, quarter mile, whatever it is that you proved, when the temperature went from, you know, the 80s and 90s down to the 40s or 50s. And so that's what we've got here today. It's like 43 degrees now. And so anyway, just leave me a comment below. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful rest of your week. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you out on the road.